unless it's your first time, welcome to the show. I'm Chris, and we're going to be doing, it finally got here. This is November's Monster Bass Platinum Box. This used to be what they would call the regional box. This is a cool box, the way that they put these together. Here, let's check it out together. So, first off, right off the bat, the box comes with this really cool book. And we'll flip through this step by step to go through the baits because there's vital information about, well, all the baits in the box and how they go together. And that's the neat thing about this box. Everything in it goes together. Clearwater Killer with a muddy origin story. How to rig wacky style. Pointers from the pros. Fat or flat in November. Alright, so what they sent us here. Alright. This is the 13 Fishing Flatty Daddy 65. This is a flat-sided square bill. What color is this? Day old guac. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, get this thing opened up. I actually kind of really like 13 Fishing lures, but it's kind of hit and miss. Like, they're good, but I kind of don't know if they're completely worth the hype. But let's give this thing a sound before we get a good look at it. It's a nice mid-level rattle in there. Kind of muffled, still pretty loud, and there's several rattles in there. So that'll be nice. With it being a flat-sided crankbait, it'll have a tighter wobble. So this guy's going to be 3 to 6 feet. And this color's pretty cool. It's kind of got that matte finish going on it. I've been noticing a lot lately, a lot more baits are going to having matte finishes as an option. Which is great for this time of the year because it makes it more subtle. So if you're fishing Clearwater, you could like burn this, pause, let it kind of rise, burn it, pause, and then just do that. Let's see what they suggest for gear on this. And this is the cool part. They suggest 7-foot medium action glass or composite casting rod. Agreed. 14-pound fluorocarbon. Agreed. And a 6.3 to 1 bait caster. Completely agree. Absolutely agree with that 100% on this guy. They say to, oh yeah, so here's breakdown. Dives is 6 feet, half an ounce, 2.5 inches long, or 65 millimeter. Water depth 3 to 6 feet. Equipped with 2 premium VMC chemically sharpened hooks. Flat size create a tight wobble. Super erratic hunting action. Performance out of balsa, but much more durable at a fraction of the cost. Oh, okay, I see what they did there. I feel like I skipped a word. Today's been a weird day at work. So yeah, it's got premium hardware. It's a killer color. Flat-sided square bill. This is great. They say to fish on humps, open water. I'm assuming they meant to put brush piles there. The last 2 months they've had issues with their printer. So yeah, brush piles, agreed. Riprap, agreed. Points, agreed. Docks, agreed. Rocks, yep. Laydowns, yep. Now, if you could find grass, I would throw this grass. And for ledges, if you've got a ledge, say this is the ledge. It comes down like this, okay? And up here is 3 to 4 feet of water, and then it just kind of drops off to, say, 20. I would definitely sit back in the shallows in my kayak or my boat, whatever, and cast this out deep, and then burn it in, and try to pause it right where that ridge comes up. That's a killer tip for you guys right there. That's solid. Just like this solid bait. Okay? So, let's move on. Next one. Match the hatch. It's lipless season. Okay, so we got the Thunderhawk Sergeant lipless crankbait. I like Thunderhawk stuff. Even Tactical Masson says the Thunderhawk A10 is one of the best square bills out there. I agree. I have 3 or 4, and they're pretty awesome. The cool part about those are there's no chance that you can break the lip off of it because it's part of the whole body. It's not something that's set in or grafted out of it. The whole... I'd have to show you. I'll grab one towards the end of the video so you guys can see that. But yeah, I've heard great things about this. So this is 1/2 ounce. Sergeant. Silent. Okay, that's what we get from the S there. What's this color called? Black gold. Okay. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Now, with this being a golden color, if you don't have shiners in your lake, like golden shiners, this would definitely be something to throw in dirtier water. But not too dirty, like 5 feet of visibility or so, maybe less. Some of you out there are like, oh, 5 feet of visibility is like clear water. No, it's not. Out here, I have to fish in water that's got 20 feet of visibility. It makes the bass finicky. Alright, so let's read about this. Silent, 1/2 ounce, 2.5 inches. Yep. Upgraded technology and cosmetics applied to proven timeless design. Produces loud acoustics, except for it's silent. Tight wobble when swimming and enticing shimmy on the fall. Rotating hook hangers. Prevent number 4 EWG treble hooks from locking up. Preventing bass from throwing hooks. Okay. Yeah, so that is a really cool thing here. You can twist this forever and it never binds. And this has EWG style treble hooks. While that's a complaint about this, it's got VMC hooks, but they're not EWG style. Alright, see if I can get this back. Went to go catch it with my arm and I was like, it's got hooks on it. I don't want to do that. So, okay, hold that in my palm. See that? Versus that. Okay, see how the hook points point back inward? Okay. That drastically helps with keeping fish pinned when you actually get them hooked. They might be able to throw themselves out of this. They are not throwing themselves out of an EWG treble hook. There's no way. If they get out of this, they weren't hooked that great to begin with anyway. Okay? But yeah, EWG style treble hooks, I really honestly believe should be the benchmark. That should be what's on all baits. And conveniently enough, that's what's on, like, one of my favorite bait companies, 6 Cents. Like, all of their larger hooks, all of them are EWG. Alright, what do they say about this thing? Fish on humps, ledges, open water, riprap, points, docks, rocks. Agree with all of that. However, if you're careful enough, I would definitely throw this around brush piles, reeds, and grass. Just because everything's dying right now, you know? And come springtime, when everything's not alive yet, that's a perfect time to throw a lipless, shallow, or in areas that you know that they're going to be holding up so that they can spawn, or places where they're pushing bait fish up into the pockets and stuff. That's my only disagreement with that part. Gear suggestions: 7-foot medium glass composite casting rod, 100% agree. 14-pound fluoro, 100% agree. 7.2 to 1 bait caster. Okay, I agree with that. However, I definitely think you could get away with 6.3 to 1. Definitely, you could get away with that. And you could get away with cranking slow enough to drag this, or you could speed burn it on a 7.3 to 1. It's that 6.3 versus 7.3 or 7.2. It's one of those things where once you get used to it, you can use 7.2 to 1 for mostly everything except for super slow cranking. You can't turn it slow enough. And sometimes that's what you gotta do, is just, it feels like it's gonna take forever, but it's coming. I've even bought kind of like cheap reels for super slow cranking. It works. A lot of the really cheap reels are like 5.0 gear ratios. It's perfect. Actually, my buddy in Australia, Lure Action, I sent him a Quantum I had. It was like a 5.2 to 1, something like that, I think. Super slow cranking. It was pretty good. Alright, moving on next. Slow fishing, the Neko rig can fix it. So you got the Strike King KVD Fat Baby Finesse Worm. Okay, here. Flip through here real quick. Okay. So we're just going to kind of do these two pages pretty quickly at the same time. Okay? Because that's essentially what the end of this is about. This box is mostly about the Neko rig. Am I missing a page? Did I skip a page? Because I still have a crankbait left. No? Okay, well, let's just get this last hard bait out of the way. Okay, so those of you getting sad real quick there, finish reading. It's not Lunker Hunt, it's Lunker Candy. I'm okay with that. This pattern is nuts. It's kind of like a butterfly wing. You know, like the butterfly statues or like the butterfly toys that you see? Kind of that pattern. It's kind of neat. So this is called the Sugar Daddy 8. 2 1/4 inches, half an ounce, and dives 6 to 8 feet. They don't have a page about it, but I'll break it down for you. Probably American, delivering yourselves in quality finished products such the box as possible, blah, 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 blah. And this color is called Sugar Rush. Sugar Daddy from Bass Candy, Sugar Rush. This color's cool. Like, I hope the camera does this justified. I can't talk. Justification. Yeah, 6 to 8 feet diving. This is perfect for right now. You're going to want to fish this on your flats, your humps, rock piles. You could even fish this in open water, but I kind of feel like you might be wasting time a little bit depending on your overall depth. But definitely on flats, so where it's flat and then it has the drop-offs towards the main lake, this would be great to throw out into the main lake to pull back. That way you can catch those suspending fish, if there are any, behind that point. And the ones that are foraging on the point. Or not the point, the flat. Definitely throw this off the main points, too. But yeah, this is cool. This is really great. Looks like really good high quality hooks. They're not EWG style, but the tips do barely curve back inward, which is nice. I don't really know anything about Bass Candy. Or Lunker Candy. Yeah, this thing's cool. Let's listen to that rattle. Kind of a heavy, nice heavy rattle. A single rattle, it kind of seems like. No, that's cool. That's something I'm gonna throw. It looks like a butterfly, guys. It's legit a butterfly, which is cool. I like it. All right, so we're gonna get into the Neko rig. Okay, so we got the special tool, which is really cool that they sent this, because I think even if you wanted to buy this at like Dick's or Field and Stream, well, it's the same thing. Oh, these are the really nice ones. Okay, I'm going to show you guys in a minute what I mean by these are the really nice ones. Yeah, wow, that is the really nice one. Okay, so that's cool. We got Mustad, Wacky Neko hooks, size number 2. Pretty cool standard size. I got a free lure. Yeah, see, I order something, I get a Thunder Cricket for free. I like the Thunder Cricket. I've got Thunder Crickets right here. Well, that one's not a Thunder Cricket. These are Thunder Crickets. These work awesome. I really like this one. This one's worked great. This one works really great too. It's green pumpkin. Anyway, moving on past the Thunder Cricket. Got my golden ticket. Got my Monster Bass sticker, which is really neat. Got the bio bait. We got these last time, okay? I haven't had a chance to fish them yet, but they smell fishy. And this is a great color, too. This is green pumpkin. Anyway, okay, so back to this. Okay, so I'm going to show you... Oh, we didn't get the Strike King KVD Fat Baby Finesse Worm. That's fine. What's the other one that we were supposed to get? X-Zone. Okay, we'll just do off the X-Zone page here. Okay. So here we go. We'll just open this up real quick. Grab one of these little guys. This color's called True Center Stick Bubblegum Scum. It doesn't smell scented, which is fine. It's super salty though, which is cool. It's a fine salt, not like a big heavy granular salt. Okay, so how this works and why these are the nice ones. Okay, so you take your worm, your kind of fat side end, you flip it in here, just kind of boop, drop it in. Then you take one of these bands. These are the nice bands. You're just gonna push it up over it. Get it up over it. Alright, you're going to want to pick any spot you really want, and bloop, right there. And it's on. Okay? With me so far, guys? Yeah, we're with you. Yeah, see, I gotta add voices for you guys sometimes. Okay, so you're going to take your hook, and you're going to throw this on spinning gear, okay? I think it even says that. Yep, 7-foot medium spinning rod, 14-pound fluorocarbon, agreed. And, okay, so they got to mess up on the reel because it says 7.2 to 1 bait caster. Don't put a bait caster on a spinning reel for this. Like, don't do that. Anyway, so you're going to take this. So what makes this really nice is, oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. So see this rubber band loop here? How it's got that extra bump? So what you do is, there's a hole in it, and you just put your hook through it. Just like that. And you can fish it like this, or what I like to do is, even though it's in that band loop, what I'll do is, I'll still pull it back through the bait, just like that, okay? See how I pulled it back through? So, I do this for a couple reasons. One, I can kind of text pose that just a little bit underneath there. So if fish hits it, they grab it, I just set the hook, and we're good to go. Plus, it also makes it this much more weedless, and being this much more weedless is pretty nice sometimes. But you're just going to throw this out weightless for the neko, and then you just, every once in a while, just let it fall. It has a lot of action when it's falling through the water. As you can see, it's just moving around. And then just pop it every once in a while. Pop it. Reel up a little bit of slack, let it fall, pop it. Okay? That's really, really cool. Now, they also sent these super sweet nail weights, which is awesome. Oh, get these nail weights open. So what you're going to do with this nail weight here is you're going to go the same idea. Here, I'll undo what I usually do and then just go back to that. Okay? So I took it out of the body of the worm. So you're just going to take this nail weight and you're going to put it right in the nose of this worm here. This little stick. Okay? So now, when you cast it out there, oh, let's see, it's going to fall like this. And then it's going to sit like this on the bottom. Okay? And you're going to do your bloop thing. Okay? Bloop it. And it's going to fall back down, but it's going to fall kind of like this. And the whole end of this thing is just going to be out there. doing whatever it wants, feeling the current, waving at the fish, doing all kinds of cool things. This is a sweet setup, and this is a sweet rig. Really honest, for what you want to use for gear is 7 foot. You can get away a little bit short, you can get away a little bit longer. Definitely a medium. Maybe medium fast, maybe medium moderate. I fish it on medium fast. It'll be up to your preference on that. Medium moderate, you might like better. Some people will like that medium fast. If you're going to fish it weightless, 1000% fish it on spinning. If you want to fish it weighted and you can throw this, like if you have a BFS setup, throw it on your BFS setup. It'd be cool. Okay? Super solid setup. Now for a reel, the spinning reel, not the bait caster like it says here, because that's obviously a typo, but anything will work. One reel I could super suggest. Just off the top of my head, because I've had quite a few of these and I've beat them absolutely to death, and I've never really wrecked one. The Akuma Seamar. This is older now. They came out with a new one, so you can pick these up for like 40 bucks. That's a solid reel. Comes in every size, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 55, and then a 65. And I've drowned these in the rivers, dropped them on rocks, you name it. River fishing, just beat these to death. But yeah, as I was saying, why these are the nice bands, this is what you would normally get. It's just an O-ring. This is an O-ring with flare, a little mohawk on it. That's super cool, and the tool, that's dope. This is the one that you get that you can buy from Field & Stream for like 7, 8 bucks. This one I would pay 10 bucks for, or 15 bucks for, because it's got the little hoops. But yeah, I would open these up for you guys, but these are ooey gooey. Like, they're really gooey. Like, my hands, the last time I opened one of these bio baits up, my hands were fish oiled up for quite a while afterwards. I've never seen this in stores. I think I'm definitely going to try to buy more of this stuff. See if maybe they make a paddle tail. That'd be neat. But I really can't wait to throw this. This would be great for Wacky Rig. Plus, it's Green Pumpkin. So, I mean, this is the Platinum box, guys. This is well thought out. I'll admit there are some typos, but Monster Bass is a smaller company. You gotta keep that in mind a little bit. Get all this information. They have live streams. They have all kinds of stuff. And I'm not just saying this because I'm now on their pro staff, and I have a link below that you can click to check out boxes. But I'm pro staff, and they have a link below that you can check out their boxes, and anything that you get while you visit it from that link helps the channel out. But yeah, guys, if you don't believe me, check out previous videos for the Platinum box. Check out previous videos for the Regional box, because it's the same box now. The Gold box and National box, that's the cheaper one. I think this one's 38 or something like that. Maybe. No, I don't think it's that much a month. But the quality of stuff you get is so well thought out, and it goes together, and you get all kinds of premium content and stuff like that. It's legit. I mean, I really do like this more than my Mystery Tackle Box Elite Bass Box. Yeah, the Elite Box comes with a bunch more things, but this comes with thought out stuff. Okay, if that makes any sense. Plus, you get all this knowledge. I save every single one of these. I don't save every single one of the books I get from MTB. I save all these because I might forget things or I might overlook things. But yeah, guys, this is good stuff here. I really like this. This and my 6-sack are rapidly becoming my favorite things. I still love my pro panfish and trout, even though they kind of burned me the last 2 months. But this is great. This is really great, and I recommend it. Even if you're just starting to get in, you get good colors, you get all kinds of cool information, all of that stuff. Oh, before I end the video, Jim asked me a question. He asked me what I put my jigs in from the last video, and I figured I would just drop it in the end of this video because I know he usually watches the whole video. So this is that Bass Mafia tackle binder I was talking about. This is what I keep all my jigs in. It's not the perfect solution, but it's the best one I have so far. So I like this because it allows you to lay the jigs in there and it doesn't screw up the weed guards. Okay? That's the way I do it, Jim. And I did not pay $50 or whatever Tackle Warehouse has it for right now from that link I sent you. Watch out for things for Black Friday, and I'm dropping a Black Friday video, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you guys a lot of sales that I found, a lot of things that are really good. So that'll be really cool. But the biggest thing, guys, I really want you to stay safe out there. I want you to stay warm and stay smart when you're near the water, because cold water can bite you real quick. Okay, just be careful. Wear your life jacket, even if you think it's kind of stupid. If you're in the boat, in the kayak, wear your life jacket. If you're going to the river, let somebody know where you're going. Okay, I don't want to sound preachy or anything like that, but it's little things that I do all the time that I don't always remember to do, that I want to try better to do, but we can all work on it to get better. Alright, so stay safe, tight lines, happy holidays, guys. Take care.